paparazzi, see. Now I see what's really king, so I gave my top 3. Listen to my heartbeat, seated like a side piece. My mind was on the top floor. Black hurts, no doors. See you when the hate is gone. Promise, nigga, I never fall. Niggas get to talking more, acting like some bitches soft. When they see you, nothing's wrong. Face it, I become a boss. Made it, I was forced to cross. Survival just attack the pause. Haters need some food to spoil, so I'm gonna give them more. Plans to take the ceilings off. Nothing left and close the door.
I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug. Still connected to the plug.
My confessions to the plug. My confessions to the plug. Searching for the answers to the questions that I never asked. I was always taught to be the best. I had to face my fears. I was always dreaming of the top. I finally made it here. Forced to move in silence cause these haters always in your ear. Talking about these lanes, but these niggas never in your rear. All about the fame, but Obama made that really clear. Only gave us hope if the president was black, man. Really about the people, but your boy is on the fence, man. Voice of the people like Martin, I need Coretta here. Fist ball high like damn, I never seen the side. So I see the rain, no pain. I left the guilt inside, cause I'm from the bottom, no top. I want to see the sky. Niggas telling lies like why? These niggas suck at life. Wanna take your name and fame to be the man inside. So I'm gonna change the game to show the world a light. Went from being loved to praise to now crucified. Hate to say I changed, but fame is really suicide. All about the name, the chain. Who's really down to fight? All about the stars when the game is out to take your life. Living like a legend for real. Don't think you heard me right?
I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug. I'm still connected to the plug.
You are tuned into WEMS Radio, where we are bringing light back to the industry.
Yeah, what's up, my people? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Prophet Pete, and I'm here with you on a Prophet Radio Show NY, bringing to you all the dope new independent music that's out there, messages on money, life, love, and music every single week. And there's so many things I want to touch on this week before we bring in our special guest later on this evening. We're going to have Porsha in the building, R&B sensation, independent artist, definitely a strength in many aspects. So I want to talk about what we call loyalty. And, you know, as we know, we are involved in this cancel culture, right? Where so many things happen and society basically cancels us. It happened to R. Kelly. It happened to Kramer from Seinfeld. Happened to many individuals. That one instance, or you saying something or whatever it may be that goes against what people are standing for right now at the moment or been standing for, and they call for you to get canceled, removed, and all those different things. So we know that a few months back, Wildin' Out got canceled off of Viacom due to a discussion that Nick Cannon had with an individual about some of the things that happened during the Holocaust and with Jewish people. Now, we all know DC Young Fly was one of the main attractions, or one of the more popular attractions. He created a name for himself, definitely. Between him and the young lady, Miss Valentine, they were basically the highlights of the show. Not taking away from anybody else on the show, but they were highlighted the most. So Viacom decided they're going to try and reboot, in great attempts to reboot Wildin' Out. Now, we all know Nick Cannon was the creator and the founder of Wildin' Out. His idea, his movement, his hard work, his efforts. And he put a lot of people in the spotlight that wouldn't be in the spotlight. especially if you follow battle rap. There were a lot of battle rappers that were brought into Wild 'N Out to showcase their skills. Now, if you've watched battle rap, you know it's all about snapping on each other, dissing, stating facts, but making it sound funny, cruel, hilarious, however you want to put it. So we had Hitman Holla, we had Conceited, we had a few other individuals. Can't remember all their names, but those are some of the ones that stand out at the moment. But DC Young Fly was one of the 805 boys. He brought the whole crew on. Nick Cannon brought the whole crew on. And was at one point, you know, training DC Young Fly to be the new face of Wild 'N Out. But then it got canceled. So Viacom basically offered DC Young Fly an 8-figure a year salary. So if you do your numbers right, we're talking about 6 figures. That's 100,000, 200,000, 300, 900,000, right? That's 6-figure income. 8 figures, we're talking about double-digit millions. Even if it was on the low end of double digits, they offered him $10 million, right? To be the new host, to be part of the new reboot, to be part of the new Wild 'N Out. Now, when I speak about loyalty, we're talking about a man that appreciated who brought him into the spotlight and gave him the opportunity to be even able to sit at that table, to be offered that. So Nick Cannon brought him into the spotlight. He respected who Nick Cannon was, his hard work, his efforts, and he declined that offer, which actually not only showed his loyalty, but his integrity as well. So many people would have sold their soul for a $10 million deal, $11 million deal, $20 million, $30 million, $50 million, $90 million deal. Now, if you paid attention to a lot of the seasons of Wild 'N Out, it's funny how, something gets started, you get produced by or taken on by a major media platform, and they start to control and dictate what you do. Where there were some individuals that were the staple of Wild 'N Out, and because they had beef with executives, they were pulled off the show, like Carlos. So, another 805 boy, by the way. So, when you look at these situations, it's funny how they take what we create, they utilize it to serve their purpose. And usually their purpose is to exploit our craft, exploit our views, and utilize it for monetary gain. And once they feel that we did something to offend or we're no longer profitable for them, they get rid of us. But then they get rid of us and try and recreate our original creation in their own vision. But I gotta give it up to DC Young Fly for showing the type of man that he is, for showing the type of person that he is, regardless of whatever his situation was. He said, I'll turn down this 10, 20, $30 million because I gotta stay loyal to my peoples. And the culture nowadays doesn't breed loyalty or integrity. So I got to give a shout out to DC Young Fly for doing what he does and being the man that he is. He showed a lot, and he will reap the benefits from showing what he has been able to do with utilizing his integrity and his loyalty and just being a stand-up person. Because me personally, I've dealt with so many people and put them on to so many things, got them to certain places in many, many platforms, and helped them make a name for themselves. And shortly after, as they say, started smelling themselves, right? Thinking they was bigger than what they were. They became Hollywood. They turned their backs and forgot who gave them that shot in the beginning. So, like I said, gotta give it up to DC Young Fly. Now let's talk about this cancel culture a little bit, right? We all know times are changing. We all know people are standing up more for what they believe in. But we have to really pay attention to who and what we're canceling, because there are a lot of individuals that are being put in the forefront, and it's usually within the Black entertainment world for things that they said in the past or things that happened. So they're losing their deals and everything like that. There was an instance not too long ago, probably a few years back, where if we looked at what rap music is today, we all know that the market is filled and hip hop is filled with non-conscious, violent, black on black crime, rape, drug use, and things like that. So Rick Ross, we all know he makes music about selling drugs and busting guns and doing all that type of stuff. And of course, that's promoted and put on mainstream radio and media everywhere, right? He has made millions and millions of dollars behind it. Got a Reebok endorsement deal behind it until one day he mentioned something about date rape. Can't quote the lyrics for you, but it was a reference to date rape, probably a date rape drug or something that happened or whatever. They said, no, hey, that's not cool. You can't talk about date rape, but you could talk about black on black crime, killing each other, selling people drugs and all that stuff, because it's easy to criminalize the people of color within music and it sells. Shortly after that, those lyrics were said, he lost his endorsement deal with Reebok. But let's go back in the past, right? Where this was something that more than likely he rapped about, put it in some lyrics, threw a beat on it, just basically depicting life. And he got canceled by Reebok. Reebok canceled him. Basically said, we can't rock with you because this is what you stand for. But back when segregation was very, very, very heavy, right? The buses that didn't allow people of color to sit in the front of the bus. Pepsi used to advertise on these buses promoting segregation and racism. So I'm saying that to say this. The rules don't apply for all of us. So stop jumping on bandwagons and see what the actual message is that they're putting out there and they're giving us to follow, because the message tends to hurt us more than it hurts them. And with that being said, I'm about to get into another joint for y'all. Here we go, y'all. Let's get it. Got another Notes 82 joint, right? And it's called Get It All.
Some of these songs, they talk like you're supposed to give up, like they know better, like you're supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Nah.
Lord knows I had my share of slips. Thought I was getting real love, but it was counterfeit. Man, I've been down so many times, feel like I lost the fight. But I was put here to inspire with a guiding light. I lost so many friends that wrote them on as unforgiving. Was heating up and had too many chefs up in the kitchen. They thought they had the recipe on how to win, but couldn't fix the situations that they put themselves in. Had me feeling like I couldn't do it. Thought if I wanted it bad enough, I'd be getting to it. I'm here out working everybody, whether friend or foe. All that I know is I'm not stopping till the casket closed. Been on a mission since I seen so many niggas die in their prime and they never get to live their life. We out of time, so I promise I'ma make it count. Never take my gift for granted, never holding out. I keep showing out.
Do you believe you can fly? Do you believe what you're here for? Then don't believe what they tell you. You want it all, go and get it all. Hell nah, it won't be easy. Hell yeah, you gon' fall hard. Stand tall and you brush it off. You want it all, go and get it all.
There's levels I'm chasing, regardless I'm patient. Levels, I see them debating the numbers I'm making. Listen, I made it, feeling like Keanu in Matrix, the one and they hate it. The pressure got them willing to chase it. No limits, let's face it. Born to be like one of the greatest. A corner, no bacon. The passion I possess is not basic. Only just face it. I'm dropping every week and you hate it. Get it, I slay it. The passion of a ghetto who's racing. The really debating. Told you I was moving that chasing. The plug inspiration. These roaches in the presence of greatness. Sorry the numbers, so you can take away from my thunder. They told you I shifted and turned my whole vibe into winning. Grinding in buildings from lobbies to the staircase chilling. Nothing was willing to hustle every corner while dealing. That was the feeling, but now I'm on the inside willing. Playing the villain, LeBron when the announcement was given. The king.
Do you believe you can fly? Do you believe what you're here for? Then don't believe what they tell you. You want it all, go and get it all. Hell nah, it won't be easy. Hell yeah, you gon' fall hard. Stand tall and you brush it off. You want it all, go and get it all.
Yeah, and that was my man Notes 82 with Get It All, y'all. He got this new secret release coming out, man, soon, very, very soon. So make sure you keep tuned in to my man Notes 82, because he is a problem right now. So I got another joint for y'all. Here we go. Legacy. Joint is dope. Fitted, y'all.
Okay. Never live on my knees, I'ma grind till I get it. See you doing bad, wanna talk down like you finished. I ain't going back and forth, I ain't never played tennis. I'm the Don, I wear that crown on my head like a fitted. Evidence how we living, every night in the kitchen. Cooking up, I'm a chemist, flipping bars, I'm a gymnast. Came too far, I'm reminiscing, but never part in the business. I'm the Don, I wear that crown on my head like a fitted. Nah, forget it, I ain't tripping. I can't wait to catch me slipping, I ain't going out. Sad, swear to God, I'm on a mission. Hustle and motivate. Yeah, that's word to Nipsey. Keep my family tree straight. Yeah, the only mission. One mission. I'm destined. That weight on my shoulders starting to stress me. Whole hood waiting on me. Diamonds form from this kind of pressure. I can't let up. Yeah, they was sleeping on me. Time to make that bet up. I'm a born winner. When you spit, I'm born. Picture me getting richer. The content is where we differ. I ain't bothered by who's thicker. I still look good without a filter. Walk by faith, but still might get discouraged when I trip up. Remain humble and focused. Keep my lip up when get rough. Got it out the mud. Know that I'm a thug. Pretty gangster. My trigger finger itch. Verse killer. Grade A. Top flight. Day. I'ma show you how to make a way out of nowhere. Never live on my knees. I'ma grind till I get it. See you doing bad. Wanna talk down like you finished. I ain't going back and forth. I ain't never played tennis. I'm the Don. I wear that crown on my head like a fitted. Evidence how we live it. Every night in the kitchen. Cooking up, I'm a chemist. Flipping bars, I'm a gymnast. Came too far, I'm reminiscing. But never pardon the business. I'm the Don. I wear that crown on my head like a fitted.
100K stuffed in that Duffy, man, what you know about it? I show improve, I don't talk about it. So my crutch, I can't walk without it. Fake love, don't want none around me. A stopwatch, I'm forever counting. Push like I'm Lupe, ball like I'm Ubre. All gas, we don't do breaks. Got traps all in 2 states. 100 blues in that rubber band. You broke, wouldn't understand. Nina in my underpants. Cross that line, it ain't no coming back. I ain't with the back and forth. This ain't tennis, bust out on me, paid for it. This ain't rented, if I say you then it's you and I meant it. I be dragging on these chemists in that kitchen. Jet ski water whipping, grinding for them bitches. I'ma eat by all means, you know the feeling, all off a drug dealer.
Never live on my knees, I'ma grind till I get it. See you doing bad, wanna talk down like you finished. I ain't going back and forth.
Legacy.
Tennis, I'm the Don, I wear that crown on my head like a fitted. Evidence how we live it. Every night in the kitchen, cooking up, I'm a chemist. Flipping bars, I'm a gymnast. Came too far, I'm reminiscing, but never pardon the business. I'm the Don, I wear that crown on my head like a fitted. Shit. Legacy, by the way. Okay. Y'all knew that. Ain't no way I came this far, don't really come this far. By any means.
Damn! Yeah, again, y'all, that was Legacy with Fitted featuring Strizzy Stacks, man. Yo, make sure you catch that joint, man. You can find it on all social media platforms. And make sure you tune and listen to that because it's fire. Now I got my man Strizzy in the building. Hey, yo, pull up, y'all.
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah.
It's timeless.
Hey, pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up. Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. You act a fool and they pull up. Pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up. Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. You act a fool and they pull up. I'm wavy, no big boat. Straight gas, that's big dope. You don't wanna fuck with the family, that's big smoke. They don't get racks, they been broke. She made me laugh, that's a big joke. Just watch how I pull up. Whipping the pot, watch you cook up. Never heard of Striz, baby, look me up. What's on my wrist? Cooler. What's on my belt? Medusa. But we don't fuck with no snakes. I'm only doing what they say I can't. They wanna be me, they really can't. Fuck wearing $2,000 jeans. I still wear regular pants, but I ain't no regular nigga, I'm different. I go and get it. Told her to go, she tripping. I pull up, I'm dripping. I'm on my way to the chicken. I was broke, money fixed me. Don't give a fuck if you with me. I'm getting plenty. All of my niggas is with me. Tell them make way, Drizzy. Pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah.
Hey.
Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up.
Hey.
Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah. Hey. Pull up. You act the fool and they pull up.
Hey.
Pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah. Hey. Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up. Hey. Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah. Hey. Pull up. You act the fool and they pull up. I get to them blue bills. What you mean? It's what we do, nigga. No time for the fuck shit. I'm ballin'. I'm chucking. I told that hoe keep it chucking. Hop in the ride. Watch I slide. Bad little bitch. She a little freak. I'm in and out like a sneak. Then I'm out for a week. I know they mad when I pull up. If you act a fool, then they pull up. They counting me out, now I'm counting up. If it ain't about money, don't bring me up. They want me to fall, but I've been winning. Check the score, they not really ballin'. They sitting on the bench warming. I'm sick with it. I've been on it. New foreign. She taught me all in it. All this money, I swim in it. Ain't no love for you hating niggas. Look at the watch, it's timeless. All of this swag can't buy this. No skateboard, but I'm grinding. Pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up. Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. You act the fool and they pull up. Pull up. Smoking on gas when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. Brand new phone when I pull up. Pull up. Bad bitch with me when I pull up. Yeah, ayy. Pull up. You act the fool and they pull up.
Yeah. What up, y'all? We back. You already know it's your boy. You tuned into the Prophet Radio Show. Only where you can hear it everywhere. Right? So important that you everywhere, you hit everything, catch people where they are, and don't force them to be where you at. So, got some things to say about what has been going on with, individuals that were less fortunate during this coronavirus, living in poverty, having issues, working minimum wage jobs, losing their jobs during the COVID-19 shutdown that affected that's still affecting the world today. And when I sat there and I thought about it, did a little bit of thinking, there was some things that, strategically made sense from the standpoint of the president. And it was, I can fix everything with money. I'm not going to directly buy my votes, but I can find a way to buy votes by showing people that I can give them something to ease the pain for the moment. Almost sound like a drug dealer, by the way. All right. I could get you to do what I want if I see you in pain, provide you with a solution. And this solution, although it is temporary, it's going to make you feel good at the moment instead of educating you. And they say, right, I could give you this fish today, but if I teach you how to fish, you'll never go hungry again. Right? Little biblical little saying right there. We're sitting there and we're paying attention to, the influx of money that was supposed to stimulate the economy during this time of the 6, 7, 8 month shutdown. People were getting, on average, anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a week, depending on what your previous employment was. You was getting an additional $600 a week, which was probably for some was more than what they were making at their regular job. So definitely it was a plus, right? Influx of money. At the moment, not really educating you on what you could or should be doing with that money. But again, did not really speak too much about What will happen after this influx of money was pumped into our economy, into poverty-stricken households, into people that were probably only making 15, maybe $20,000 a year. By providing this influx of cash, on average $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 a month. Now, you can opt out with unemployment. You can opt out of paying your taxes later. Influx of $4,000 a month, let's say for 6 months, with the average poverty-stricken household of someone making about $15,000 a year, maybe $20,000 a year, within 6 months, with the influx of money, you made approximately $24,000 in 6 months, which to you was a raise. But being a poverty-stricken family, and the average combined household income is in America is $50,000 a year. You just made $24,000, which definitely probably put you in a different tax bracket, especially if you went back to work after the stimulus package expired and you was working prior to that, put you in a different tax bracket. Everything comes at a cost. Come next year, filing taxes, there are going to be a lot of people that will not reap the benefits that they were receiving, those earned income credits and things of that nature, by falling into a different tax bracket. All that stuff changes. You basically got moved from the poverty-stricken income to a middle-class income. And those of you that do know, right, the rich pay less taxes, the poor pays very little taxes. Middle class pays the most, close to 33% of their income, 33 to 39% of their income goes to taxes to stimulate the economy and pay for those programs and government and city agencies. So I would say the wool got pulled over a lot of individuals' eyes. We will see come the new year how this all works out with the adjustments of a lot of the tax laws and things like that. Biden won't be in office long enough to actually make a difference because the rules are set the year prior. So come December 31st, when it comes time to file January 1st, it's a totally different animal. So I hope that everyone is able to understand that the wolf was dressed in sheep's clothing, and he did a lot of things to manipulate the situation. So just always keep your eyes open, pay attention. If someone is just giving you something and saying, I don't want nothing in return, think twice, because there's always a hidden agenda, possibly. So on a lighter note, that was me doing what I do, money, life, love, and music, hitting you with the latest independent joints, talking about topics that make a lot of sense when it comes to money, life, and love. And we are going to give you a little highlight of what the Prophet Radio Show and WEMS Radio got coming up very, very soon. We are looking for artists, rappers, R&B singers that can freestyle. We are doing it a little different, right? This is called, or this will be called, the BYOB Cypher. Bring your own beat. So you don't got to worry. You don't got to be scared and getting a beat that you might not be able to rock to or whatever it is. I think that this is the time to not try and put people on Front Street, but allow them to showcase their skills and their talent. So, want you guys, if you know an artist, tag an artist, send them over to WEMS_radio on IG and all other social media platforms. Have them send us a message so that we can get things going. We're looking to start off the new year right with the BYOB Cypher. Bring your own beat. And this is a little sample of what we got coming, y'all.
Up that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto, but I keep concentrating on blowing like wind in Chicago. Got the attitude of a winner. You fooled you my dinner. That's why I'm running this marathon. These dudes are just sprinters. When I wake up in the morning, I see the truth in the mirror. The way I'm flowing is smooth as yogurt and fruit in your blender. A winner. I'm making a living off of my literature. You be spitting shit you ain't living. That shit is killing us. Laid back at the feel of us, you can feel a rush. Teach them new flows and syllables in my syllabus, I'm gone. Can't call me a dreamer cause I never sleep. Forever reaching with clever speech on every beat. Went from peddling every piece to Pebble Beach. From where they settle every beef with the metal piece. I seen some things I could never repeat. Cause we was at it all night with more white than Meryl Streep. Stay away, give me several feet, cause I can still put a price on your head and shred the receipts. The architect of the hardest records, I got my heart invested. So every city I shot on my G card is.
Yeah, that was my man John Jiggs spitting that fire, y'all. Then I got one more for you, man. This is Inf the God.
Lessons you couldn't learn in your best schools. Like when the money's on the wood, I make the desk move. Ain't nothing about success, unsuccessful. You bound to get fucked if you jumping in the sex pool. There's levels to this shit, I play by step rules. Like after step one, just know who to step to. Be them niggas that you went to school with. That'll catch you while you in your it's them niggas I'm telling right now.
Yeah, and we back, y'all. Just want to let y'all know that we always got that fire, that heat, bringing all that dope entertainment to you all the time. My man, Inf the God, the homie, John Jiggs. We always thank y'all for coming through, blessing the mic at the station, doing what y'all doing, blessing the Prophet Radio Show. Every time y'all come through, it's fire, it's heat. And we just looking for more of that. So I'm going to get into this joint, man. My man, the homie, right? The homie. We got him in the building. We got Jay Gutter, man. Yo, definitely impressed with this boy, this young man that actually, shows growth in his artistry, very articulate. And this is Jay Gutter, etc.
Yeah. Look. I wanted to be everything I never was, but depression's got me high, there's not a better buzz. So I may never love, cause there's a better drug. Plus she never does, etc, etc.
Hey, I came down here from the mansion, so 5 hours and talk with y'all. Alright? Y'all fuck with this rap shit or what?
Maybe I could fuck it off if it would get me over. Maybe Nikki fell in love because she met me sober. I remember we were fucking on a leather sofa. Now we're getting older, they'd love to say I told ya. So I'm trying to get in range of that new Range Rover. All that shit was never cool, but I still stayed kosher. A whole lot of shit'd change if I changed over. Now all I think about is death, every day's closer. I left all my exes with the same closure. Revenge has been a friend, I know it ain't supposed to. Regret has been a threat that I still can't smolder. God, I need a shoulder, but I take an answer. Is this shit a gift or is this shit a cancer? Alyssa says I'm stiff, but she's a fucking dancer. I shouldn't put that bitch inside my written stanza. Damn it, Dan, we caught that bitch pulling her pants up. Used to ball just for the one or till they cut or band us. You would stand up, now you don't stand much. Dummy, you handcuffed, you joined the fan club. You ran your bands up, but you fucked the fam up. I still slide to 895 and get my dick drained. She ain't like me back in school, oh well, I'm guessing shit changed. I just gave that bitch the 101 until I switched lanes. It's funny how the script changed. I find it ironic you don't call back then. When you see me, still approach me like it's all caps, man. I'm still rocking all my jerseys and my ball caps, man. I can see you springing forward, I'll just fall back. Don't you dare go text my phone if it's in all caps, bitch. My short patience ain't been nothing but a tall tax, bitch. If that's not direct, then tell me what you call that, bitch. I'm not all that, bitch, but I'm all facts, bitch. All facts, bitch. Look, I wanted to be everything I never was, but depression's got me high, there's not a better buzz. So I may never love, cause there's a better drug. Plus she never does, etc, etc.
Yeah. And that was my man Jay Gutter with etc, etc. Dope joints, man. I'm telling you, man. Now we got this next joint from another one of my peoples, man. Doing it big. Yo, shout out to all the hard work they got out there. We got Trabajo, Durgavelli.
What's going on for the night, girl? I don't know. Oh, the streets. Yeah, nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. The eyes, let's go, ladies.
It's Durga. Fresh mind. P, let's get 'em. Now hands up if you came to show love. Feet down if you the baddest in the town. It's going down, ladies, grab your purses. The border's up tonight, help me bring the verse in. Mano pa' arriba, yes pa' abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Mano pa' arriba, yes pa' abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Now clap, 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 clap for me now. Clap, clap, clap. Mano pa' arriba like we shutting down arenas. Don't need a genius here, bump it through your speakers. South flow, no baby, got the glow. You in your seat, baby girl, you got to go. It's all love in the club full of thugs. Rolling up backwoods in the dub. We came to party, we ain't looking for no love. You acting bougie till you found out who I was. Or who I am, I've been fucking with your man. Wasn't the plans, but he couldn't keep his hands off my ass, cause it's up like vultures. Freaky ass nigga jerks off to my poster. You see his holster, your shorty been my shooter. Fuck him in the club, then we off to Hooters. Trips to Cuba, puffin' on the cohiba. And then my leg home, got no time to be a diva. Now hands up if you came to show love. Feet down if you the baddest in the town. It's going down, ladies, grab your purses. The border's out tonight, help me bring the verse in. Mano pa' arriba, yes pa' abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Mano pa' arriba, yes pa' abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Now clap, 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 clap for me now. Clap, clap, clap. Gold bottles, thick bitches, no models. VIP section in tune like the rocket. Like the Bible, he reciting my verses. In all black caddy flow, bring the hearses. Line him up, his eyes size me up. He asked if I'm a rider, I don't know, are you a Donna? I ain't Madonna, baby boy, I ain't a virgin. Pussy all silky, confuse me with the Persian. Explicit version, yet I always keep it classy. It's tsunami, mommy, so daddy, keep it nasty. No soy sassy, pero mommy real fancy. He loved the way I move, so he never tried to chance me. Romance me, he want love in his club. I'm just trying to dance, fuck around and have some fun. He thinking I'm the one, that position don't exist. I just wanna turn up, pop a wanna show love. Feet down if you the baddest in the town. It's going down, ladies, grab your purses. The ball is out tonight, help me bring the burst in. Mano pa arriba, des pa abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Mano pa arriba, des pa abajo. Moving mami, like trabajo. Now make it twerk like it's jumping on the first. Now make it clap like we throwing out a stack. Now clap. Clap for me now. Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, and we back, y'all. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Prophet Pete. That was Trabajo by the girl Durgavelli. Dope joint, vibing. And there's a lot of bars in there for those of you that pay attention to that. It wasn't just a feel-good joint. There was some bars in there. So as we move on and we continue, man, we always got dope things going on, always staying plugged in. I want to say, prayers go out to Jeremiah. Earlier this week, he was hospitalized and diagnosed with COVID-19 on a ventilator. Not doing too well. So make sure you stay in tune and put them in your prayers, because this COVID-19 stuff is real. And for those of you that are playing games with it and don't even understand or think it's a joke or is, just whatever you want to call it, or you can't get it, or you ain't worried about it, you're going to be all right. There are people out there, it doesn't discriminate against people with money, people that don't have money, white or black, brown, purple. It's touching everybody. And our numbers right now in the United States are super, super high, exceeding the numbers that we were hitting, during the spring and the fall time. And it's not a game. We're about to go back into lockdown. And going into lockdown is if you thought it was bad before, it's going to be even worse now, because you didn't even have freedom when they open things back up. So for things to shut back down, things are flying off shelves and everything else. I just hope that we're not on lockdown for as long and we could get this under control, especially with a vaccine in the works, just waiting FDA approval. But it's still going to take some time before we can get back to our new normal where we can coexist with one another. So just make sure you stay safe, pay attention, and do the right thing, man, because it's not just you that you're affecting, especially during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's coming up, and we all like to gather and be together. Usually that's a lot of family time where people spend a lot of time together. But if we're going to do that, we have to do it safely. State mandate is gathering no more than 10 people. I'm seeing 40, 50, 60 people hanging out together at secret locations, partying, no mask on, everybody on top of each other, no social distancing or nothing like that. So people be smart. You don't want to be that person that said, I didn't think it could happen to me, and then it happens to you, or you catch it, don't get any symptoms, give it to someone else, and then you watching them wither away. You don't want to be that person. That's definitely a situation that's very hard to deal with, nearly impossible, especially if you cared about that person. So on Hulu, we have a new documentary, 6ix9ine. Now, not a documentary that you would think, discussing all the things that, from 6ix9ine's view. This documentary is covering all the people that 6ix9ine dealt with during his upbringing and his rise to the top. And in watching it and, looking at it with an open mind, there was a lot that I got from the situation of this documentary. The information that was provided was he wasn't the only one that was snitching. He wasn't the only one that was plotting. He wasn't the only one doing different things. But I can say that social media and shock value and getting responses can actually alter an individual's daily activities and just everything that they do. He definitely was an attention seeker and thrived off of what made him popular. He believed in shock value. And we probably know someone or many individuals that are like that. If you scroll through social media, there are people that are revealing themselves. There are people that are doing explicit things or having just doing things to get lots and lots of attention. And I think that is going to be very self-destructive to our society because World Star became very popular due to people fighting or people getting knocked out or capturing certain things that provided a lot of shock value. And we have to kind of step away from that a little bit and look in the mirror and make sure that what we're doing for the right reasons and not the wrong ones. Because you don't know how it will affect or can affect yourself or the people that are around you. So I got this next joint I want to play for y'all. Right. Lil Win, New Level, recently released. Make sure you check it out. Check her out. Yeah.
It's getting serious on this track, baby.
Lil Win, New Level. Yeah. It's your boy, Prophet Pete. Prophet Radio. The show, y'all.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. No, they can't stop me. No, they can't stop me. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Find another like me is unlikely. Cause I know they know I'm in my season. Oh yeah. Don't know why they hate me so. I give them a reason. Yeah. Ride the beat like I ride my nigga. I'm feeling triggered. Leo win, always a winner. That's why they bitter, huh? Got the ball in my court, underdog, bout to score, wishing hard on my fall, but I keep they jaw on the floor. Make way, real bad girl, I stepping out the room. Only difference is I am the exception to the rules. Cocky walk, money rude. Stargaze when I appear, but they give you moonlight and show my ass in here. Only got something to prove to anyone who can one up me. But if I'm the universe, who the fuck gon' sun me? Know some Haitians with that. Put two holes in you like Google. Turn your top ramen noodle. Don't be fucking with my crew. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. No, they can't stop me. No, they can't stop me. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Find another like me is unlikely. Cause I know they know I'm in my season. Oh yeah. Don't know why they hate me so. I give them a reason. Yeah. I am the kitten's meow. That's why they all under proud. They wondering how did I switch up my style and just begin to devour. Word, I do not fuck with no lames. I do not run with no cow. Words, I'm the shit, my nigga. Better hope you shower. Succeed till they can't stand me. I done jump through every obstacle. When these bitches see me, they be sick to they abdominal. All these niggas on me know my faithfulness is optional. Exes can't replace me cause my pussy's so phenomenal. Let me slow it down for you dummy bitches. You funny bitches sucking dick for lunch. Money bitches, are you hungry bitches? Power to success, first some folds in the mind. Don't be mad at my flex, you better respect the grind, you heard? No, Don't know why they hate me. Probably 'cause they hate me. I give them a reason. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. No, they can't stop me. No, they can't stop me. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Find another like me is unlikely. 'Cause I know they know I'm in my season. Don't know why they hate me so. I give them a reason.
Yeah, that was Leah Wynn, New Level, y'all. New joint. You can find it on all streaming platforms. Something dope, something to listen to. Definitely a vibe. And you heard it here on Prophet Radio, y'all. Here we go. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. This is my man, Sean Haynes, with Love.
I'm in love. I'm in love. You made me feel that way. My heart from the first time I saw your face. Baby, I'm a fool, 'cause I just met you. But I do believe that he made you for me. Can't deny that I'm crushing on you. Taking time to admire the view. Wanna kiss your mom, hug your dad for making you. I'm just trying to chill, baby, and keep my cool. Girl, I want you bad, I want you bad, want you bad. You're like the best thing in this world that I could have. 'Cause girl, you got me bugging, I need all of your loving. Baby, I ain't capping, the feelings coming straight from my heart. You made me feel so way from the first time I saw your face. Baby, I'm a fool, 'cause I just met you. But I do believe that he made you for me. I shoot my shot, I just can't let this moment pass. Not just another brother staring at your ass. This is so much more than sexy, you got class. I can tell the way you walk your treasure, you're not trash. Girl, I want you bad, I want you bad, want you bad. And that's the realest thing that I have ever said. 'Cause girl, you got me bugging, I need all of your loving. Baby, I ain't capping, feeling deep from my heart. You made me feel that way. My heart from the first time I saw your face. Baby, I'm a fool, 'cause I just met you. But I do believe that he made you for me. I'm in love, so in love, made me feel that way. Made me feel that way. Stole my heart from the first time I saw your face. Baby, I'm a fool for loving you. But I do believe that you were made for me.
Yo, that was Love by Sean Haynes, man. Yo, make sure you check that out, man. He got some dope joints. Definitely a super duper dope artist that provides, some real feel good music. Definitely so you can vibe out and have a good time. Definitely have a good time. So we waiting for our special guests to show up in the building, waiting for them to pop up in the green room. I want to say that it's always a pleasure to be blessed in the situations that are provided to us. There's so many things that we we take for granted. And I think that, it's important to not just exist, but to actually to live life. And when I say that is so many times we get caught up in what we do on a daily, that we just exist. We get up 9 to 5. We don't enjoy what we do. We're pushing forward. We have responsibilities. So we're just existing. We are moving on a day-to-day and just moving, like legit just on autopilot. And we have to take the time out to, as they say, smell the roses, look at how fortunate we are, understand that a lot of times what we deem to be a drastic, tragic situation may not be as, extreme as we make it out to be. There are people that are doing a lot worse than our considered or perceived situation. So just take a step back for a moment and just think about it. Think about what's going on. Think about what you want to do to make your situation better, and just do it. And make sure that you're doing what you enjoy, doing what you love. We are all given the opportunity to change what happened yesterday. Just because yesterday was a bad day, every time we wake up, it's a new opportunity to make things right. So our special guest is in the building. Porsha's in the building. I know she can hear me, but we can't see her yet. So we about to bring her in. So what's up? What's up? What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Porsha. How you doing? I see you, but I can't hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, how you doing? You're frozen.
I can't really hear you guys. It's going in and out.
Yeah, you're choppy on your end too. So what we going to do while we figure out what's going on, I'm going to play one of your joints, Boogie On Down. Right? This is Boogie On Down by Porsha, y'all.
Tell me what you want, baby, and I got it. Tell me what you need, I got it. We can boogie all night. We can boogie, it's alright with me, yeah.
'Cause I feel like cutting loose, and I feel like getting loose. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
I'm gon' boogie all night. I'm gon' boogie, it's alright with me. Yeah, with me. I got my freaky dress on, nails on fleek. Ain't nobody gon' stop me now, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gon' boogie all night. I'm gonna boogie all around.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Boogie, boogie on down. Let me see you boogie on down. Let me see you tonight, a special night. I'm about to get my dance on. Now watch me boogie all night long. I'ma boogie to the left, boogie to the right, boogie to the left now. Get down tonight. Oh, let me see you. Boogie to the left, boogie to the right, boogie to the left now. Get down tonight. Oh, let me see you. Boogie, 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 boogie on down.
Say it, lady.
Boogie the night away. Boogie to the left, now boogie to the right. Boogie the night away. Let me see you boogie. Boogie on down. Oh.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me now, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna boogie all night. I'm gonna boogie, it's alright with me. With me, yeah. Boogie, 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 boogie on down. Let me see you boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie on down. Let me see you boogie. Boogie on down.
Cause I feel like getting loose and I feel like getting loose.
Boogie on down.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me now.
Boogie on down.
Yeah, and we back, yo. That was Boogie on Down by Porsha. Dope R&B artist. We having some connectivity issues. Hopefully we could get in so we can chop it up and talk. She has a very interesting story. Definitely a great individual, strong individual that is pursuing her career and understands what making music is, which is great. So hopefully we can get her in and we can chop it up and we can talk. We had her for a brief moment, but we keep on losing her. So as we continue,
I'm sorry.
Hey, how you doing? I know she's there. I know you see her. I see the fan moving.
Yes, I can hear you a little.
Oh, lost her again. Right. We keep on losing her, but while we're waiting for her to correct that situation, I want to get into this next joint, right? We got Move Your Body by Porsha. This is another joint to vibe out to. Here we go, y'all.
Let me see you move your body, 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 move. Let me see you work your body. Let me see you move your body. Let me see you work your body. Let me see you
move your body. Yeah, move to the beat. Yeah, yeah. Let me see you work your body, work your body. Run to the beat. Yeah, let me see you work your body, 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 work. Move your body. Yeah, move to the beat. Yeah. No losses, I'm winning. It's time for me to get with it. Tonight is the night. I'm about to move my body, that's right. Slide, slide, move it to the right. I'm about to move my body, I'm not bad. I'm about to move my body, I'm night. I won't stop till the break of dawn. Me and my crew about to get it on. Shine your light, shine your light. It's my night, I'm in the zone. Slide to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left, slide to the right. Now stop. I'm about to do my dance. Move your body, yeah. Move to the beat, yeah, yeah. Let me see you work your body, work your body. Run to the beat, yeah.
move your body. Yeah, move to the beat. Yeah. Do you wanna dance with the disco lights? Let me see you move your body now. Do you wanna dance with the disco lights? Let me see you move your body. Now dance to the music. Let me see you move your body. Tonight is the night. I'm about to hit the dance floor. That's right. Let's go now. Now drop it low. Now bring it up real slow. Tonight is the night. I'm about to move my body. That's right. Slide to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left, slide to the right. Now stop. I'm about to do my dance. Oh, yeah. Move to the beat. Just move to the beat. Yeah. Work your body, work your body. Run to the beat. Just run to the beat. You work the body, work your body, work your body. Work your body, work your body, work your body. Move your body, come on, yeah. Move to the beat, yeah.
Yeah, and that was Porsha with Move Your Body, Move Your Body. Now, that was something that we were able to rock out with and vibe with. It's freaking awesome. And shout out to Porsha for doing what she does. And for those of you that were watching on Facebook, they just blocked us. So you can't even hear what's going on right now. But it's all good. Yo, make sure that you always tune in and watch on the website www.wemsradio.com. Make sure that you find us and follow us on YouTube, WEMS Radio. And the best way to find us, follow us, and watch us is definitely on our website. We have all our features and we have a lot of things going on there that you'll love to see and read about. And also check out all other shows that are on the station. Can't beat it, can't miss it. It's always dope. It's always a vibe, y'all. So Miss Porsha, are you there? I see you.
Hi.
Hi.
You're kind of going in and out. I can be.
And she's gone again. She is gone again. Well, we'll wait for her to come back. But got this last joint I want to play for her. And this is Genie in a Bottle, her latest release, something off her most recent EP, her last project. So here we go, y'all. Genie in a Bottle, Porsha.
Tell me what you want, baby, and I got it. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I make, and two is tell me what you need. Me. Tonight, I'm gonna be your bestie. I can make your dreams come true, baby. Tell me anything. You wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do to me. Take me in your arms and hold me close, baby. Tell me you would never let me go. Oh no. You wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do. 'Cause I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I make, and two is tell me what you need. Me, you got to be shared. One is all I make, and two is tell me what you need. Me, you wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do. I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I make, and two is tell me what you need. Me, you got to be shared. One is all I make, and two is tell me what you need. Me, genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. Genie in a bottle. I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle.
Yeah, and that was Porsha, Genie in a Bottle, y'all. So how you doing? Can you hear me? Oh, there she go again. So as we're waiting for Porsha to actually call in, we're trying to get all this set up. Trying to get her to call in. She having connectivity issues, so we might not be able to get the video. So Porsha, if you hear me, check the private message you got sent. Check your IG, sent you some messages. Also call in at 800-867-1439. That's 800-867-1439. So while we waiting for that to happen, definitely going to play this joint by my man Nimrod. Here we go, y'all.
Yo, who the hell banging on the door like that? Hey, yo, niggas. Hey, yo, who the... Oh, shit.
Shit. Federal versus the world, nigga.
It's federal versus the world. Listen, this is for my niggas getting full on that check, man. First album back, I got a nigga the best, man. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world. Coming straight out of federal. A crazy motherfucker named Nimrod. A chick with a fat ass nigga and get my dick hard. I'm nice when I ship y'all, click when I rip y'all. I'm man, I'm a word, nigga, I'ma get y'all.
Hey, yo, hold the fuck up.
Y'all know the name.
Quiet Storm. Bring that shit back.
Shit. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world. Listen, this is for my niggas getting full on that check, man. First album back, I got a nigga the best, nigga. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world. Coming straight out of federal. A crazy motherfucker named Nimrod. A chick with a fat ass nigga and get my dick hard. I'm nice when I ship y'all, click when I rip y'all. I'm man up my word, nigga, I'ma get y'all. Rari outside, party outside. Now that I'm around, y'all niggas hardly outside. I'm gnarly about mine. Optimist with the prime. Diddy with the 9. Yeah, I'm taking your shine. Yeah, I'm fucking your dimes. The greatest of all time. Letting them be known. The throne is all mine. I show up and show out. Bitches bring the cars out. See the diamonds on my wrist, I bring the stars out. An alien for a car. The color of an avatar. The way I'm getting money right now, nigga, I'm smashing y'all. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world, nigga. This is for my niggas getting full on that jack, man. First album back, we got a nigga the back smack. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world, nigga. This is for my niggas getting full on that jack, man. First album back, we got a nigga the back smack. It's federal versus the world, nigga. It's federal versus the world, nigga.
Yeah, and we back. Now, can you hear me, Porsha?
Yes, how you doing?
All
I'm so
right.
sorry.
we figured it out. We figured it out. We was gonna get this interview done. Definitely had to make sure. Might not have a video, but we got the audio, so it'll work.
Yes.
So introduce yourself real quick for the people.
Hello, everyone. My name is Porsha. I'm an R&B artist and a songwriter from a small town, Ruby, South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. Cool.
Yes.
Is it cold down there right now?
Yes, it's actually freezing out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Good thing you're not in New York because it's probably not as cold there as it is here. Because, boy, it's cold.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, very, very cold. So how have you been holding up, making music, doing what you do, and being the individual that you are over these last few months?
I've been holding in good. I just miss, traveling and going to perform and stuff, but at least I'm still in the studio and still working, so I thank God. So yeah, I'm still doing my thing.
Okay, that's good. Do you find that this time gave you a little bit of more time to actually, let's say, focus on your craft more? Or
yes, I definitely can say that. Yes, I definitely can say that.
So how long have you been making music?
I started making music, let me see, when I was 18, 19, but I've been singing since I was 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was the singing since you was 5, making music 17, 18?
Yeah.
What was it that happened that said, hey, this is what I should be doing?
When I was battling with cancer, thank God, I'm cancer free 5 years now. That kind of put me in a bind where music was my escape. I put my headphones on and it gave me so much peace. I was so relieved and I felt good inside. So I was like, this is it. So I would say battling with cancer and, trying to find myself within. And I thank God because music was one of them.
Right. And thank God that you're cancer free. So I congratulate you on being cancer free and still being here.
Yes.
Yes. So your style of music, how would you describe it?
I would say I'm unique in my own way. I'm more positive. You know, I like to be different, so I can definitely say that.
Mm-hmm. So, who were some of your inspirations while you were, listening to music growing up? You were in a choir?
Yes, I was in a choir. Yes, yeah.
So, who inspired you to like really start singing or influenced you in that way that you're able to make the music that you're making today?
My mom, she used to play Patti LaBelle, Betty Wright, God rest her soul. She used to play the old school and stuff, so she would walk around the house singing. I'm like, you know what, I want to sing too. So, yeah, I would say Betty Wright, my mom, and Patti LaBelle.
And if you had someone that you could pick to collab with, right, to make your next LP or your next release, who would that be?
I would say Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole?
Yes, I love Keisha Cole, yes.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That's interesting. Definitely two different styles. And then I guess that would be a very interesting collab.
Yeah, I would definitely love to do that.
So what makes you so unique, right? You say your music is unique. Your style is unique. What makes you unique from the music that we hear today?
What makes me unique? Because I'm more positive, I try to uplift everyone in the midst of whatever situation they're going through. I try to keep them uplifted, keep them positive on the steady road.
Okay. Now, if there was something that you can do different, as far as your music career, what would it be?
I would want to own my own shelter home, soup kitchen. That's something I would love to do, to help others and, feed the homeless and help them get on their feet, get better jobs and stuff like that.
So, do you teach?
Yes, I'm a teacher. Yes, I'm a preschool teacher. Yeah.
Preschool. Oh, so you're molding the future.
Yes.
do any of your students do you play your music for your students? Do they get the vibe out to Miss Porsha while they're in school?
Yes, they love Move Your Body. I definitely play that for them, and they'll be like, Miss Porsha, I wrote a song, or Miss Porsha, I wrote a rap. And I'm like, okay, let me hear what you got. So it's kind of fun. I love it.
And I think that's great to, for them to be around someone that is so positive and making music and showing them the power of music. And then they look up to you as a role model. So if that's something that they truly want to do, they'll be eager to chase and follow their dreams.
Yes, yes.
That's a wonderful thing. That's definitely great. Got to definitely give you a shout out and say, yo, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
So, what would be something that you would want to tell the listeners and the people that are watching about you that you think would make that personal connection and build a fan for life?
I will always say, regardless of what your situation is, what you're going through, remain positive, remain humble. Always, always keep God first in everything that you do. And I promise everything will fall in place for you.
And I believe that too. You got to stay positive.
Yeah.
Some people tell me I'm a little too positive, but hey, you know what? It's better than being negative and focusing on everything that's going wrong. Not saying that doesn't happen. Sometimes I get a little caught up, but then I got to knock myself in the head and be like, hey, it's not that bad. It could be
You gotta
worse.
pull yourself together.
Yeah. It's important to pull yourself together. You know,
It is.
life throws some real serious punches. And it all depends on what you do after you get punched by life is what's going to determine what happens next.
Right. It's either you stay down or you get up, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that you get up.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's the only thing to do. I think that I truly believe that what happened yesterday, when we wake up the next day, is the opportunity that God gave us to make this day different.
Yep.
So what was the inspiration behind Genie in a Bottle?
Behind the Bottle, the inspiration. My mom, she helped me out with this song, so shout out to my mother. She kind of pulled me through with this one. It was a challenge when I first got it, and I was like, you know what? I really love this track. Like, I want to write to it, and I was like, I want to call it Genie in a Bottle. And she's like, yeah, I think you should do that. It's like a more old school, laid back type vibe. And I was like, you know what? I think I should go forward with this.
So how long did it take you to produce this track?
You said what now?
How long did it take you to produce Genie in a Bottle?
I would give it maybe 2 months top. It wasn't long. It wasn't as long to produce this track.
And what is
it wasn't long. Just with writing anyway, it don't take me long to write a song, so it didn't take as long.
So what are some of the processes or your steps when it comes to making music before? How do you prepare yourself to make music? Do you have like a quiet place that you go to? Is there music you listen to before you start writing or recording?
Well, I stay in my room. Sometimes I have to hide from my daughter, so I have to go in the bathroom for a little, sit down and put my headphones on and write and stuff. So, yeah, I keep myself closed in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, before you go to the studio to record, what is it that you do? How do you prepare yourself to lay that down on?
I listen to the track. Yeah, I listen to it, and before I get there, I pray, and then I practice myself before I get in there. Sometimes it goes a little different when I get there. I can sing it one way, and once I get the headphones on and I start singing, sometimes it be totally different. But
so when you get in the booth, it all goes off of the way you feel at the moment.
Yeah.
How important is it to put your emotions into your music?
I would say it's not hard. It depends on how I'm feeling. Some days I may be feeling, more positive today. I want to write a positive song, and I may be feeling more love here, or it depends on what type of music I'm listening to as well.
So I want to play Genie in a Bottle again for the people.
Okay.
So I want you to do me a big favor, and I want you to reintroduce yourself and introduce this track.
Hello, everyone. This is Porsha, and this is my song, Genie in a Bottle. I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a
a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I made. And two is tell me what you need. Me. Tonight, I'm gonna be your bestie. I can make your dreams come true, baby. Tell me everything. You wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do to me. Take me in your arms and hold me close, baby. Tell me you would never let me go. Oh no. You wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do. 'Cause I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I made. Until it's tell me what you need. Me. You got to be shared. One is all I made. Until it's tell me what you need. Me. You wanna touch me, hold me, please me, do whatever you wanna do. I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. Yeah, genie in a bottle. You got to be shared. One is all I made. Until it's tell me what you need. Me. You got to be shared. One is all I made. Until it's tell me what you need. Me. Genie in a bottle. Yeah. Genie in a bottle. Genie in a bottle. I'm your genie. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle. So tonight, I'm gonna be your genie in a bottle.
Yeah, yo, that was Genie in a Bottle by Porsha. Now, that right there, when you talking about somebody special.
Yes.
You got somebody special in your life. Oh, that's so cute, adorable, amazing. Shout out to that special someone. Right?
Yes.
Got a whole song written for you. Wow. That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
That's pretty dope. Now, do you truly stand behind the words that you said in that song?
Yes, I do. I sure do.
So it's very important to, when you're in a relationship, now you could correct me if I'm wrong, to be that everything for that person that you're with.
Right, yes. Yep.
You know, I think there's a lot of people that can learn from that.
Yeah, they can.
Because I think that a lot of times people are not prepared to be the everything. They just want to be some things for people and don't realize that when you're committed, you know, it's important that you give all of you. The same way that the person that you're with should give all of them.
Right, yep.
I never believed in that 50-50 thing. right? Because if you give 50 and I give 50, we make 100. But if I give 100 and you give 100, like we way ahead of the game.
We ahead of the game, right?
Way ahead of the game. It's super duper important. So, what are some of your goals as being an artist making music? And definitely not going to ask you your age, but you've been doing it since 17, 18 years old. You're making music, you're putting in this work, this effort. And what is your end goal?
My end goal, I hopefully praying that I will actually be in the industry with making music with artists. And like I said as well, like I still want to be able to own my own shelter home, my own soup kitchen, and the youth center as well. So I got a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna get there.
You're gonna get there. And I think that when it comes to doing things, you always got to understand your purpose, right? What your purpose is, why you're doing it. If you just doing it to do it, so more than likely you're not going to get to where you need to go. Something that breeds success is having an objective, knowing what you need to do. Now, as an independent artist, and you know, you probably heard about all the things that have happened in the industry over many, 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 many years. Would you say you're looking for a deal with a major, or you're just looking to grow as an independent artist?
Well, I would say I'm looking to sign, so I am looking for that. I would say that.
You're looking to be signed, but would you rather be signed to like a Sony Orchard or an independent label?
An independent label.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, do you think that the industry has changed from what it was before, so it's more profitable to be independent?
I would say it changed a lot because it's different than what it was back then to now. So I think you would have to put in more work too. So yeah, I would definitely say that it's totally different.
Yeah, but you gave up. You probably didn't have to work as hard, but you gave up a lot in the past.
Right.
They did a lot of work for you, but you paid for it.
Yeah.
You know, I seen an interview with T-Pain, and he was speaking about before he got signed, and how Atlantic Record and some other majors were offering him very, very large amounts of money. He got offered $900,000 by one label, $700,000 by another at 18. I think it was Interscope. Was it Interscope? I think it was Interscope Records at 18 years old, being offered that type of money. But they were only offering that money for one record. And he sat down with Akon, and Akon offered him $20,000 and said he would help him build a career in the industry. And guess what he did? He went with the independent guy, Akon.
Wow.
Right. So sometimes knowing what you want, money is not always the fixer for everything.
Right. Yeah, I can't say that. Yeah, you're right about that.
So the T-Pain we know today is the T-Pain that was nurtured into having a career in the industry and not being a one-hit wonder, because he knew his purpose and what he wanted to do at 18 years old, which was great. His father was mad at him, but his father was a little upset. But hey, you know what? Can't please everybody all the time. But I bet you his father's pretty happy now.
Yeah, I bet he is.
So, with this latest release of Genie in the Bottle, where would people find this music?
It's available on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, and also the video will be dropping next month. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely dropping that.
Oh, so you're going to give everybody a Christmas gift.
Yes.
Ah, look at that. Is it going to be around Christmas, before Christmas, after
It's going to
Christmas?
be before Christmas. Yeah.
Before Christmas. So we got to look out for Genie in a Bottle by Porsha, the video, right?
Yep.
We can listen to it on social media platforms.
Yep.
Or streaming platforms. And probably
Yes,
find it on social media platforms.
Yeah. In the video, like I said, it will be December the 18th.
December the 18th. Look, we got a whole date. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It can't beat that. We got a whole date, December the 18th. You gotta be on the lookout for that. Is that a Friday?
Let's see. I think. Yep, it's on a Friday.
Right. So on a Friday, December 18th, Genie in a Bottle. If you listen to the song, it was definitely something that you need to listen to, and definitely looking forward to the visuals, because that would be something that represents a great relationship, because that's what the song sounds like to me. A great relationship. Yep. So I know that the visuals are going to depict what we heard in the song, which is great. So December 18th on a Friday, releasing early in the morning, in the afternoon. Don't know yet?
No, I don't know yet. No.
All right. But we go before the day's over, before Saturday come in, you're going to have to check it out. What is your YouTube channel name?
It's Porsha M.
Porsha M, right?
Yeah.
Can't beat that, right? That's easy. Porsha M. Genie in a Bottle. Do you have any other videos that people can look at prior to December 18th? See some of your past work on there?
I just have that one, but as far as me singing and performing in shows and stuff, I do have some of those up.
Okay. So they can get to know you through your YouTube channel as well if they follow you on social media, which would be
my Instagram would be at Myers Porsha. Facebook will be Porsha M. And also my website is www.theporsha.com.
Theporsha.com. Right.
Yep.
So this is great, because now people will know where to find you, follow you, and do all those wonderful things and actually listen to your music. How many songs have you released since you started making music?
Release, I would say it's 3. Before it's writing, it's a lot of them songs.
So you got a lot of songs you haven't recorded yet?
Yes, I have a lot. And it's some that I already done record as well. I just haven't put them out yet.
What are you waiting for?
My album. I'm trying to get everything together. Praying by the end of this year or the beginning of the year, I will have my album out.
I hope we one of the individuals that get that album. You know, I definitely want to hear it.
Yes, I'm working.
So who are some of the producers you've worked with, you know, on the last 3 releases?
Michael Brooks.
He's from South
Lancaster.
Carolina?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lancaster, South Carolina.
Oh, so you keeping it in-house, right? This is what we're doing. You know, the world is big, right? You don't gotta stay in South Carolina. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, we got some producers out there that would definitely love to work with you, and especially I know MJ can probably, you know, point you in the right direction with some real dope people too.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
Yeah. So before we get up out of here, anything you want to tell the people before we go?
I just want to say thank you for having me on the show on tonight. And if you listen to me, I hope you guys follow me and, you know, give me feedback on my music. I would definitely love that.
Yeah, you got to listen. Well, to give feedback, they got to listen. So it's very important. Click those links, pay attention, follow, look for that Genie in a Bottle video to drop. You got the teaser on there, which is a aerial scene of, I think, Miami, maybe.
Yes.
Right.
Miami. Yep.
With Genie in a Bottle playing in the background. It's definitely something that they need to check out. Something to vibe to, something to relax to, something to get you in the mood for that special someone. Get out of your own way, get out of your head. It's a vibe. The music is a vibe, man. You get to chill, you get to relax and move around a little bit.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, move around a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. We was able to work everything out. We still made it happen.
Yes.
And that's what we do here on WEMS Radio, man. We make things happen. We connect people and we do what we need to do. We get things done here. So I want to say have a great evening. And this won't be the last time we speak, and we will stay in contact. And I'm looking forward to that project when it drops.
Thank you. And also thank you for having me.
Yes. Have a great evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, so it's your boy, Prophet Pete. We did it again. One more time again. We do stuff like an animal over here. There's no stopping. Ain't nothing going to stop us. We always going to stay on top. We one of the #1 radio stations that you will find anywhere in the world, streaming in over 48 countries. We have some of the dopest artists from around the world, blessing all platform DJs, fleet DJs, heat DJs, doing their thing, man. We are here. We are here in the building. We're not local, we're worldwide, y'all. And with that being said, I'm going to play a joint for y'all before we get up out of here, man. Just so that y'all know what it is. And it's going to be different levels featuring Skrilla Gambino, Notes 82, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah. Notes 82, Skrilla Gambino. It's the Brotherhood. BH, nigga. I'm back again. Don't gas these niggas. You see the problem with these dudes, they some plastic niggas. Ziploc, hefty bag, classic nigga. Said note your bars are down a week, signal they figure, but I deliver in the booth. Whether cloudy or storm, I still fuck with the East, don't even live in New York. I still fuck with all the boroughs, but Brooklyn my heart. Song cries when I deliver, think it's crazy, I'm hot. All these rappers got a problem with expressing their art. Are you stressing your feelings? Retire, retreat. Think the game was full of runners, no one's willing like me. Boss up, motherfuckers, stop falling asleep. Promise money, what was funny is they sounding a week. Lots of artists want a deal, I'm delivering heat. It's more money in the bank, it's more hate in these streets. Certain people not around, don't sweat it, they creeps. We on a different level, nigga, you should level up. We on a different level, bag chasing money, what? We on a different level, about to get these haters touched. We on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch. I'm on a different level, nigga, you should level up. I'm on a different level, bag chasing money, what? I'm on a different level, about to get these haters touched. I'm on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch.
If I no longer cease to exist, let the beat is real shit that I read. I mean the shit that I wrote. I fought grizzlies just to bear my soul. You never miss them till they dead and gone. These niggas I can't trust them, they feelings in deep cover. A large sum of money will show niggas true colors. Out the blue, these niggas start flipping for the green. Think they loyalty, you see them rooting for the other team. You ain't gotta lie just to kick it. You can never mix the facts with the fiction. Nobody laughs when you in the funny business. A head tap can make your life a split decision. Lift his soul like the shoe don't fit. Take a look at why your crew don't mix. We clearly see that them Jews ain't it. Niggas talking like they views from the penthouse. With a flaw I wouldn't rent out. Nigga, get your shit out.
We on a different level, nigga, you should level up. We on a different level, bag chasing money, what? We on a different level, about to get these haters touched. We on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch. I'm on a different level, nigga, you should level up. I'm on a different level, bag chasing money, what? I'm on a different level, about to get these haters touched. I'm on a different level, top T, I'm fucking clutch.
That was my man Notes 82, different levels featuring Skrilla Gambino, y'all. And like I said, make sure you follow us, WEMS_radio on all social media platforms. Also, make sure you follow the sister station, that's WEMS South on Instagram. Show love, and coming soon throughout all the situations that are going on. WEMS is still making moves, doing what they need to do. WEMS East, that's going to be servicing the DMV area, is coming soon. Coming real soon, y'all. Make sure you pay attention. Shout out to all the people that tuned in. Shout out to all the people that show love every week. Shout out to people that are just there supporting. We see you, y'all. We appreciate you. And we out.